Hello and welcome back to Extra Astrology, guys. You already know the deal. Subscribe to the channel. That is a must. And we're going to just get into a customary reading for Aries, and whatever energies I pick up, that's what we're going to go with and flow with. And so we have the Page of Swords, the Five of Wands, Purification, Nurturing, and Dedication. All right, Aries. So, what I'm picking up, guys, already is that someone is going to feed you information or purposefully try to get you off your game. A lot of you, if you're not already in that mode or mindset, you've been strongly keeping to a routine, keeping towards a goal that you've wanted to achieve, and people see you making strides and finally getting to where you want to go. But what I'm seeing is that someone is going to feed you or tell you information that appears to be quite, honest, and there's proof, this that, and the other, and the way in which you react is going to possibly fumble and create a lot of unnecessary issues in your life. And peeping that this could come from somebody who appears to be quite a sweet, and almost like, what would they have to gain from me being upset about this? What would they have to gain from telling me this type of news? But be observant, guys. What I'm hearing is that, I'm just also picking up on the fact that this person might be someone who is quite protective of you, or no, my bad, possessive of you. And they don't necessarily like that you are making waves, or they see the potential in you, right? But they don't like that you are out here comfortable talking to other people that aren't them, or having relationships with other people who aren't them. There is this like dynamic of like, I kind of want you all to myself. If they're like a friend, they only want you to be their friend. If they're this is someone who you're in a relationship, they only want you to be in a relationship with them. If I'm also picking up on some motherly energy, so that's very interesting. So this person could also treat you as if you are a child, or infantilize you with the way in which they talk to you, when in reality the only reason they treat you like that is because they feel quite almost like they have to do that in order to make you feel some type of way about yourself, so that you won't have other fun moments or relationships with others, and so that you won't necessarily succeed. And so really be mindful of that, guys. The information that you're getting from this person, I'm not going to say it's not true, because it is true. But the reason as to why they told you that might not be the best or the most well of intentions. So really keep that in mind. Because if you have a friend that is always telling you or peeping you, or throwing out in your face that this person said this and this person, that is someone who is definitely trying to make you feel some type of way. A real person, a real friend is not going to do that. Unless it is completely and utterly needed and necessary. And the information you're going to get told is on some, I'm going to be honest, it's on some petty shit. It's not real stuff. It's not like, this person was trying to do this to you and make you lose your job or something. No, it's not on some real mess. This is on some very much so petty, and they want to get you upset and they want to throw you off your game. And so what I'm hearing, guys, is please don't fall for it. Please don't waste your time, because you are making strides. And please don't, I'm just also hearing that people might have warned you or told you about said person, and you, due to your desire to make decisions for yourself, and due to your desire to keep said person in your life, due to maybe the longevity they've had in your life, or due to what they've done for you in the past, you're very loyal, right? So other people have tried to tell you the truth. Other people have tried to let you know what it is and their feelings about this person and their energy. But you just weren't primed to accepting that. But that's going to change, guys. And you're going to end up leaving this person in the dust. You're going to end up allowing them and telling them what is up, and slowly but surely cutting them out of your life, because there's going to be a eureka moment, right? There's going to be a, okay, so why when this person always comes around there's a problem? why when always why when I'm always doing good and I'm having a fun time and I'm finally telling this person about things that I'm accomplishing, they always want to run back to me with some mess, and then it always causes issues with my other relationships. Why is that it, right? Why is life like that? Why there is always a common thread? And so what I'm hearing, guys, is that due to you understanding that and peeping that, and I'm just also seeing that there's going to be some type of like group talk or even like a phone call that happens where you get a bunch of people telling you how they feel about said person, and then you finally come to the decision to let said person understand and know that you will not be manipulated into feeling a certain type of way about anyone or anything, and that you yourself have understood and see truly now as a more matured person that you're not trying to have animosity with other people when there's no really need to have it. And finally that's going to come to a stop and a halt for you, Aries. um, and I'm also just saying that, a lot of Aries have this stereotype for having a temper. I would say that's more so for a Mars Aries, but also, Aries do, dependent on, other placements. But if you're a Mars and Aries, for example, there is definitely a quickness with how fast an Aries can get angry, but then there's also this kind of I'll let it go, right? So there's a forgiveness pattern going on. So this person is privy to that, and they're taking advantage of that. They're taking advantage of the fact that you can get angry for a moment, but then you'll let it go. But now, guys, what they're seeing is that you're not going to allow this to keep happening, and you're finally bossing up and realizing that you can't have this person around anymore. So a third will be cut. There will be a change, and you're not going to feel bad about it. You're not going to feel like you made a mistake. You're not going to feel guilty, and you're just finally going to feel free. In terms of your other types of so once you guys cut the cord on this person in your life, you're going to your stock and your success and your routines and your career. I'm just hearing that, like, if you're involved in trying to lose weight, you're going to lose even more weight and look the best you've ever looked. It's going to feel like everything that you've been putting work into after you cut this person off is going to go on 10, right? And any anxieties that you had in the past or any fears that you had previously due to what this person was always just constantly slyly feeding you like a snake in the grass is going to go away. And so that's what I'm also picking up. I'm seeing that this person might have Scorpio elements in their chart, so they could be someone with an ascendant in Scorpio. I'm not necessarily seeing a sun, but it's always a possibility. They could also have a Mars in Scorpio. So you guys could have Mars that are like, your Mars could be in Aries and theirs could be in Scorpio. So keep that out. Keep a lookout for that. Mars and Scorpios are very much so selective with how they fight, selective with their words, and they can always hit you where it hurts. So my advice, guys, is you really need to leave them in the dust as soon as you can. Make it very clear why there is no relationship, and don't even continue to message them or even allow them to have a thought in their brain that there is a possibility for a relationship again, because if you do that, guys, they're going to take an inch and move a mile, right? They're going to find a way to just seep back into the environment and seep back into your life, and you don't need it. You have enough people around you who want the best for you. You have a great relationship with other people, and that's only going to foster more success in your life. So I'm just seeing, like, don't allow this person to make you choose violence, right? Don't allow them to push you to terrain that you don't want to be in, and you're just gonna keep your skins. I'm telling you, it's gonna feel like a magic spell just came off of you, right? And it's gonna feel like, oh, okay, this bad aura, this evil eye is not on me anymore. I removed the juju, and I'm living in my peace, and I'm having a great freaking time. And so that is what I see for you, Aries, at the moment. And subscribe to the channel. for consistent con- content.